Hare Krishna. Welcome to my Radha Madhav channel. This is Sindhu here. I'm very happy to be associating with you all after a little short gap with the Krishna Katha. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm sure you would love it. I really enjoyed when I was preparing the story. So let's go. The name of the story is, it's actually a Vrindavan story. Krishna plants pearls. Okay, this is basically Krishna's Pearl Story. Let me start with a small prayer. Nama Om Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna. Let me give you a brief introduction. Let us enter into the beautiful land of Vrindavan, because we are going to see the Vrindavan story. So it will be nice if we understand a little crux of Vrindavan, what it is all about, and what is the meaning of Vrindavan. We all know Vrindavan is where Krishna's childhood days. There only he spent most of his childhood days, in fact, in Vrindavan. So let us just understand some meanings and then get on to the main story. Let us enter into the beautiful land of Vrindavan with a beautiful song. Jaya radhe jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohana Jaya radhe jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Jai Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohana. All glories to Srimati Radharani, Queen of Vrindavan. All glories to Lord Shri Krishna. All glories to the holy Dham of Vrindavan. And the three most prominent deities of Vrindavan, all glories to them. We seek their permission. The three prominent deities, as in they have mentioned, Jai Govinda, Gopinath and Madana Mohan. Okay, in the song I sang, right? And with their permission, we enter into the holy Dham of Vrindavan. Before we enter into the Vrindavan, we should understand there are so many 5,000 near temples in Vrindavan, holy temples. And Vrindavan is basically means, Vrinda means Tulasi, right? Vrindavan, Tulsi plant. And Van means forest. So, forest of the Tulsi Maharani, which is in Golok Vrindavan. That's what is described here. And Vrinda Devi is residing there. And what is so special about these Vraj? In the Golok Vrindavan, it's actually the topmost planet, they are saying. Vrindavan is the topmost planet in Golok Vrindavan. Next to Mathura, Dwaraka, etc., etc. So Vrindavan, out of them, the topmost planet is Vrindavan, of the entire existence. Here the fountain of all the incarnations. You know, this is the fountain where basically all the loving pastimes of Lord Sri Radha and Krishna are manifested here, they say. And the features of the beautiful planet, it's described in the scriptures, and it's also described in this, Brahma Samhita. Beautifully, some 4-5 lines they have written. It's like a sloka. Shriya Kantha Kantha Kalpataravo Druma Bhumis Chinta Mani Ganamayi Tayam Amritam Parama Purusha Kalpataravo. It goes on like that, So the meaning is that it means the beautiful land of Vrindavan, made of touchstones or desire stones, desire fulfilling trees. Right? Whatever you desire, it manifests immediately. More valuable than almost all of the jewels. Even the most, auspicious planet fails in front of the dust of the Vrindavan. Such is the speciality of that's Vraj land. The cows, the hills, the peacock, the trees, the flowers, the wind, everything, they all are conscious there. And they all represent the best version of themselves in order to satisfy Sri Radha and Krishna. So what does the flowers say? The wind say, let me blow. So blow very softly, and fully satisfy them. And the flowers say, let me be so beautiful to attract the eyes of Lord Shri Krishna and Radha. Such is the mentality of the conscious, the living the creatures in the Vrindavan. It's mentioned here. And so basically, they're all like, Krishna gives them all the unlimited opportunities or the mercy give to all of them to serve him, right? And there are a lot of Chintamani stones, I told, full of Kalpa Vriksha trees, and where every word is a song and every step is a dance. And they're self-luminous. There is no need of electricity like here in this world, like sun, full of spiritual bliss. You can keep on and on and on about it. Right, now let's get on to the story. Let's get into the Malyara Kunda, right? That's where the pastime happens between Srimati Radharani and Sakhis, who are making the pearl necklaces. Krishna requested from Radha and Gopis if he could have a few of those pearls to decorate his most favorite cows, Harini and Hafini. But the Gopis refused to give Krishna that pearls. Krishna, pleased with Gopis, pleaded. Please give me some pearls for my cows. I want to decorate. Lalita Shaki, they went to the body of the bag of pearls and found one broken piece of the pearl. And she said, you can have only this. We will not give you the pearls. Sham Sundar, that is Krishna, was he became very unhappy. So he went home and told his mother Yashoda that I want to grow a garden of pearls. Ma, please give me some pearls to plant at the ground. What did Yashodama respond? Yashodama said, oh Gopal, you don't understand. She laughed and said, pearls do not grow on trees. Pearls come from the ocean. And Gopal insisted, no, they will grow if I plant them in the ground. I'm sure, ma. I have seen my father growing this. I have seen him put seeds in the ground. Pearls like seeds, I will plant. So Krishna was very particular in growing the pearls. He insisted, and Yashodamma, what she did ultimately to satisfy his heart, she gave him some pearls. And he brought them near the bank of Yamuna, and he dug little holes in the ground and put the pearls in and then buried them, and then told Madhumangal to his friends, right? Madhumangal and a lot of coward boys and all will be there, and as Radha, gopis and all are there, right? So, and he requested some milk to water to his pearls. So Gopal, Madhumangal, they all went to Srimati Radharani, and gopis requested some, Radharani and gopis, they went, Madhumangal, and requested some milk to water the Krishna's pearls, and gopis all started laughing. They didn't do anything, they just simply laughed. That's all they gave him. But what they wanted for, they asked for milk, but she laughed, and so the Madhumangal came back. And then what did Krishna do? They were all very unhappy. They came back, and then Krishna went to Mother Yashoda, and he directly asked Mother for the milk. She supplied all the milk he could want, and he went and profusely watered the ground at the bank of Yamuna where he planted the pearls. After a few days, a little green shoot came out of the ground. Hari bol, Hari Hari. And Krishna was so happy. He was so happy. He told the gopis, and gopis came and looked at the shoot, and they laughed and said, those are the thorn shoots. They are not pearl shoots. Right? And we can see the magic happen here. Few days later, what happens? A creeper grew that was covered with an immense quantity of large, beautiful, multicolored pearls. See what a beautiful description they have given. Those pearls were so special that they filled the entire Vrindavan Dham with an ambrosia, intoxicating fragrance. Krishna was laughing and joking to the gopis that my pearls are so big and so colorful and so fragrant compared to all of yours. So the gopis became quite competitive now. And they had a meeting together. They all discussed, what should we do? So they all vowed to make a garden that would grow better than what pearls Krishna has got. So all of their pearls necklaces were planted in the ground. And then they went to their parents' house. They asked pearls from all their houses, relatives and parents' houses, from all their families. What did the Radharani and gopis? So what they did, they planted those pearls. And 3 times a day, every day, they used to water the pearls with milk, yogurt, butter, ghee, everything. Right? They wanted to compete Krishna's, this thing. So all of their pearl necklaces were planted, and then they went to, I told you right? And after a few days, what happened? The little shoot came out of the ground, from their ground also, the Sakhi's ground, Radharani's ground. And they all became very excited. Right? They were expecting so many good pearls like Krishna's. Few days passed, there were thorn bushes. What was grown? Thorns as bushes, creepers were grown. When Krishna and his gopas saw those thorn bushes, they became ecstatic. They started laughing and joking, and Krishna really wanted to humiliate the gopis, right? The loving exchanges between Krishna and gopis. That we'll see now. So the gopis were in a lot of anxiety because they took all the pearls from their parents' houses, right? Family houses, and now they all turned into thorns. So they were very upset. So what are they going to tell to their parents? So what they did, they sent Chandramukhi and Kanchanalata, two other gopis, with gold jewelry and gold to barter gold for a few of Krishna's pearls. Krishna looked at them and said, he cannot take the gold. He said, even the Kaustuba money of Lord Sri Narayana is not worth a fraction of the price of one of my pearls. Krishna said. Then each gopi came one by one to try the barter. Please Krishna, we have this, we know, out of so much difficulty we bought this gold, now you are refusing this. So whatever they had some pearls for Krishna. Srimati Radharani was hiding in a private little kunja, right? Kunja, there those days, there in the garden, there used to be like lot of trees together as bushes. It's a private hiding place for Radharani. So where Krishna could not see her. So, but she could hear everything what was being said, what they were talking, and each gopi individually was coming. So Krishna, what he had a large box of these pearls which he grew. But no matter what they would give, he would not even release a single pearl to them. Finally, Krishna told Vishaka Gopi, he said, I will give you, it's okay, I will give you the smallest of all my pearls, and she has to pay me whatever price I asked immediately. Okay, if you accept that, then I'll put her in a prison in one of my private kunjas, he says. But nothing was working. There was a big argument, big discussion on these. And Raghunath Das Goswami goes into nice detail about this, loving exchanges of these arguments which has taken place there. And Shubala was brought in as a mediator, because it was like one of those conflicts where they could make a negotiation. So Shubala was the mediator there. So continued, and in the end they could not agree on any price. Radharani was listening to everything. And the other gopis were very sad. And they came up with Srimati Radharani, and she came to Sri Radha Kunda. So what happens then? Let's get into this Radha Kunda, and where Krishna's gift and Radharani's reciprocation is what we are going to see now. When the gopis were at Radha Kund, Krishna took the best of all his pearls, and with his own hands he strung the most elegant necklace. Then he put that necklace in a golden box, and with his own loving hand engraved the name of Sri Radharani on that box. Then he made another necklace of pearls with his own hands and put it in the golden box and put the name of another gopi. In this way he made boxes with gifts of handmade pearl necklaces for all the Radharani Sakhis and Sri Radharani herself, and he sent them to Radha Kunda to be given as gifts to them. Hari Bol. Right? The gopis became so joyful. Srimati Radharani, what she did, she picked flowers from the garden, beautiful flowers, fragrant flowers from the garden, and she made a divine garland for Shri Krishna. And she prepared the most, ambrosia boga, that is a fruit stuff, and she sent it to Krishna in reciprocation for his love. Then all the gopis decorated themselves with the most beautiful pearls in all of the existence. Right? And they went home, and their parents, relatives, everyone were very, 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 very happy seeing them. So what do we understand, my dear friends and devotees? I hope it's a beautiful, amazing, touching story. So we should not take these pearls to be something ordinary. Unless we understand even to a small extent the value of pearl of this opportunity life we have for developing bhakti or devotion for Krishna, we will lose it trying to enjoy the thorny pleasures of the world. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this is the supreme treasure that Krishna is offering to place our head in the sacred dust of Vrindavan, and pray that the priceless pearl of the mercy of the Guru and Vaishnavas may be cherished as the supreme most wealth of our life. Let everything else be seen as nothing but useless, thorny worship that only cause obstacles on our path, isn't it? So I conclude my today's beautiful story by giving my respectful obeisances to the son of Gopendrananda, who enchants the world with his leelas, whose complexion is like a blooming blue lotus and who's as beautiful as the millions of cupids. Obeisances to the divine couple Sri 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 Radha Krishna, who are immersed in the ocean of playful buying and selling of pearls and who are eager to defeat each other. I bow down to my spiritual master who gave me this holy name, the son of Mother Sachi, the Swarupa Damodara. The list is going on and on and on of all the acharyas. The ocean of Vrindavan, I humbly bow down to them. The ocean of Vrindavan is filled with waves of nectarian pastimes of Lord Hari. I bow down to the most blissful devotees who dwell there. When one hears these sweet pastimes, they say, even the greatest suffering goes away. Hari Bol. What more we need in life, isn't it? So this is from the beautiful book, the Mukha Charitra. It's a Pearl Story by Raghunath Das Goswami. I hope you enjoyed it. I humbly request all my friends and devotees to please forward and share this moral and instructive, inspiring stories so that everyone can be benefited by hearing about Krishna and his dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Catch you all with another beautiful video. Until then, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Radha Madhav. Thank you.